Let's walk over to our playlist. We're gonna hit play in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hit play now. Good, once you've hit play, bring yourself back to your mat. Take your right leg, lift it up, circle the hip, and then switch. Left leg, lift it up, circle the hip. Then if you wanna make it a straight leg circle, you can. We're just getting into the rotation of the hips. The arms can be anywhere. Start to incorporate the diaphragmatic breath. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Give me one more on each side. So right side here, left side. Give me glute kicks, heels to seat. Get that heart rate up. Nice. Awesome. 10, 9, 8. Moving into squats with an overhead twist in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Plant the feet, spread the toes out, drop it down. Squat, twist right, squat down, twist left, squat down, twist right. We're pivoting off that back foot. Good. Inhale, exhale to squeeze. Inhale, exhale. Good. Inhale, exhale, last one right. Inhale, exhale, right, last one left. Drop and lift. Good. Turn to the side. Hands on hips, feet about shoulder width apart. Roll the shoulders back. It's a hinge, rise, squat, and rise. Nice and slow. Hinge, rise, squat, and rise. Last two. Hinge, rise, squat, and rise. Last one. Hinge, rise, squat, pulse, hold. Awesome. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Grab your mini band. Mini band goes just above the knees. We're going to take some side steps. Wake up the hips. Outside, other side. Side and switch. Side and switch. Give me a few more of these. We're waking up the abductors of the hips. Start to belly breathe here. We've got just a few more seconds left on the warm up here. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Balance on the left. Take the right leg behind you. Point the right toe. Pulse lift. Pulse. Pulse. Push it out. Ooh, abs in tight. 4, 3, 2, 1. Out to the side. Woo! I don't know about you, but when the left leg starts to burn, give me 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake out that left leg. Switch sides. Push it back. Finish it out. Warm-up's almost over here. Last 6, 5, 4, 3. Abs in tight. 2 and 1. Out to the side. 10 seconds. Out. Woo! Nice. I know, right? If you're laughing at yourself, I am too, because I am dying here. This is 4, 3, 2. Take the band off. Once the band is off, I want you to find yourself on all fours. Good. All fours position. Bend the elbows. Push, kick, and switch. Bend the elbows. Push, kick, and switch. Bend the elbows. Push, kick, and switch. 2 more. Bend, push, kick, switch. Last one. Kick and rise to stand. Shake it off. We've got about 10 seconds till we get started in round 1. Everything's a minute. You're going to start with bent over back kicks. If you want to put your band on, you can. I'm not going to use my band in the first round. All right, my friends. We start in 4, 3, 2, begin. It's back kick and switch. Back and switch. Push, release. Push, release. Kick through the heel. Boom. Everything is a minute. We have 3 activities. One of those activities is left and right side. So We get the booty done first. We move into arms. We finish with core. Team, you've got 30 seconds. Can you lean a little further forward? Maybe the arms come out into goal post. There's a lot of options for you here. The only option I say is not an option is to rest. Nice, Gav. Good, Shirley. Nice, Daisy. Way to take your time here. Last 8. Next up, we've got alternating lateral lunges, okay? We're gonna grab our heavy dumbbells in 3, in 2, and in 1. Bring them right in front of the hips, feet together. I lunge to the right, I rise, I lunge to the left, and I rise. Come with me. Inhale, down, exhale, squeeze. Inhale, down, exhale, squeeze. From the side, I lean and I pull. The arms, palms face the thighs, they're not moving. Now on the second round, I'm gonna offer a different position with the weights. But for right now, we're just getting used to this activity. Now next up, we're on the floor. You may want your mini band and you'll definitely want your lighter dumbbell, okay? Last 10 seconds. The mini band is gonna go on above the knees. We're gonna do one side for 1 minute, then the other side for the other minute. 2 and 1. Set the dumbbells down, grab one medium or light dumbbell, and then you also need your mini band across your thighs. Okay, once you've got that there, come down to all fours. The band above the knees, then the weight behind the right knee. Lift that right leg up and pulse, return. Pulse, return. If being on the hands is a little too intense, you can come down to the forearms. You're lifting your heel to the sky with full range. So it's an isometric hamstring curl and gluteal activation for 20 more seconds. Yes, Janine, you're right. Head, neck, and shoulders relaxed. If your band is moving around, you can place it underneath the knee of the left, push it, and release it. Now, in a moment, you're gonna switch the leg to the other weight on the other leg. Here we go. Behind the left knee, set it up, go lift and lower. Lift and lower. Exhale, rise, release. Now, the bad news about this sequencing, we don't get breaks. So in about 40 seconds, we stand back up and we're gonna start from the very beginning with our back kicks. Now I'm gonna keep my mini band on for that to do my back kicks with bands, all right? Do I have to? No, it's totally my call here. Lift and lower. You'll get 3 opportunities for all 4 of these actions. Lift and release. Abs in tight, so you're not letting your back bow towards the ground. 8 seconds left. Good form over anything. So if you're starting to feel strain in the neck or the lower back, release the band, release the weight. 3, 2, 1, stand tall. Good, once you're standing up, hinge at the waist, back flat. It's a kick and switch. Kick and switch. Kick and switch. Now, if you want to add the arms, pull them in. Remember, we're going to get to arms. So the arms are super secondary here. Yes, nice, Gav. Good, Shirley. Good, Elaine. Keiko, these kicks are awesome. Get it, Julie. Watch those shoulders, Queen. Nice, Naomi. Anybody remember this track? Don't worry, I did the edited version, okay? 5 seconds. We're gonna take the band off, grab your heavy dumbbells. Good, weights. Now, palms face forward this time. As an option, you're gonna curl and lunge. Curl and lunge. This is an option, not a necessity, right? So maybe I do a curl here and there, or maybe I just focus on the lower body. First round, I had my palms facing in. towards my thighs. Stick your butt out, squeeze your cheeks together. What's the most important part of my lunge? The gluteal tuck. Squeeze your seat to take the pressure off your back. Shirley's back with her shampoo conditioner, y'all. It's a Friday. Love that. Now, in about 10 seconds, we come back down to our mat, right? So do 2 more lunges, 1 per side. Nice, Jane. Take a big step out. Stick that hip out. 3, 2, and 1. Come down to your mat. Grab your band. Put it on above your knees. Good. Grab your single dumbbell. I'm going to use my 5 behind my left knee first. Here we go. Lift and release. Lift and release. Push and inhale. Push. Shh. Shh. 1 minute is a really long time to do this action. If you need to break it up a little bit, take a moment, rest in all 4s, lift when you need to or when you can. Last 20 seconds on the left mover. Looking good, feeling great. Yes, 12 seconds. Now we're not getting a break, right? We're gonna go right on over to side 2 in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake it out and switch. On the right knee, begin. Make sure you're holding the weight. If you're not, the weight will fall down and it could hurt you. So you're squeezing that weight between your calf and the meat of your hamstring. Lift and lower. I'm just trying to change my vantage point so you can see what's going on with my hips and my abs. 30 seconds. I've got great news. Everything we've done, we do 1 more time and that's it. Then we move right into arms. Last 8, 7, 6, 5, 1 more time, 4, 3, 2, and time. Rise to stand, band on if you want. Good, reach forward, and here we go. It's kick and switch. Kick and switch. If you ever need to stand up and rest, you can. Maybe it's a hinge, kick, rise, and switch. Hinge, kick, rise, switch, hinge. So this is actually a little easier, but I feel a little more work in my seat. So your back gets a little rest. Nice, Jane, yes. Good, Adri. Abs in tight. Relax your necks, everybody. So you're looking down at the floor for this one. 20 seconds. Nice, Sarah. Beautiful. Good, Elaine. Woo, my hippies are burning. 7, 6, 5, 4. Last couple back kicks, lateral lunge in 3, 2, and 1. Great. Come on down. Grab your weights. Lateral lunge, optional curl. Your call. I'm not going to curl this time. I'm just going to go for my lunges. So on the lunge, as I take my step out, I lead with my hip. Yes, you got it, Jane. That's it. Inhale down and squeeze the legs together. I'm less concerned with speed on this one. So if you're moving quickly, I actually ask that you move a little slower. Get into that inner thigh stretch. In 15 seconds, we come down to the floor. Good. I realized my fan was not on me. I'm like, okay, that's probably why I'm sweating profusely. The outer edge of your stable foot stays down, y'all. 5, 4, 3, 2. Put your band on. Grab one dumbbell. Choose the leg you're gonna load. I'm gonna load my left leg first. Good. Come on down. Hands or on your forearms, point your toe, and here we go. Exhale, lift and lower. Lift and lower. Pull it up towards the sky. Nice. 30 more seconds to go. How high can you lift that heel? Speaking of good form. 20 more, yes, nice, Janine. Good, Anna, I see you. Get it, Rachel. Relax your necks, y'all. Nice, couple more reps. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it up there for just a moment. Breathe into it and release. Switch sides. Set it up in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. It's lift and lower. It's lift and lower. If your band is moving, I would stack it underneath the knee of my left, my stable knee, so it doesn't move around on me. Or grab a thicker band because you're stronger than you thought. In 30 seconds, we move into arm work. We'll take the band off and we're gonna start with a sideline push-up. So that push-up is gonna be from the floor on the left side of the frame using the right arm. 20 more seconds. Lift and lower. Exhale to rise. Nice. Just a couple more reps with this today. And good news, once we're done with the glute section, we don't do it again. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest. If you need a sip of water, now's a good time to grab it. All you need is your body weight for this next action. Come on down to your knees. Slide the legs forward, fetal position. We're gonna take the bottom arm and wrap it around the torso, top arm in front of the chest. It's a lift and a lower. Push and release. Right arm is powering my body away from the ground. Yes! Spread your hand out. Sorry about the boobs. There we go. A little bit lower so you can see what's going on the floor here today. Good, your knees are bent. Bottom arm is wrapped around the torso. Press and release. Head relaxes or head lifts. You always have a block underneath that head. 4, 3, 2. Now before we do the other side, next action, you're gonna grab your heaviest dumbbells. So like 12s. Then from here, weights start over my head, hips stay down. I'm gonna pull my right arm towards my thigh, and then my left arm. Pull and release. Pull and release. Shh. Yes. Hips are down, head is relaxed. Keep your lower back on the floor. So from the side, I'm pressing my lower back in. We've got about 15 more seconds. Then guess what? We do the other side. So let's keep those heavy dumbbells on the floor. And we'll also grab the lights because we're going to be seated next after we do our pulls. This is 3, 2, and 1. Set those dumbbells down. Roll yourself to your opposite side. Load the hand right in front of the chest, bend the knees. Press and release. Press and release. Whew, I am dying today. You guys, I locked my keys in my car yesterday. It was a really humbling experience. I waited outside for my husband to come get me. I felt like I was back in middle school waiting for my mom to pick me up. It's true, that's how I felt. I was like, oh, I really failed today. But today's a different day, and I'm just kind of trying to brush it off. But I find some hilarity in it, which I think is a good sign. Now, give me one more press. I know my left arm was a lot harder than my right arm. Then roll myself up to sit cross-legged. Grab your light dumbbells, your thighs. Bring them into your elbows, elbows into the ribs. Then from here, I reach up. Push, release. From the side, my back is flat. I am lifting my chest, arms, abduct, away from my ribs. Woo. Now one arm is probably going, dude, we just did some pushing. What do you want from me? If you want to move quicker, you can. If you want to move slower, you can. That's why it's timed. Everything we've done with the upper body, we do twice more. So there's no rest. You take rest if and when you need it. Yes. Good. 10 more seconds. Now we're going to start on the right side, pressing with the left arm first so that the left arm gets its chance first. 5, 4, 3, 2, set the dumbbells down. Then come on down to that left hip, or right hip rather. Right arm wraps, left arm in front of you. Press away, lower with control. Press and lower. Nice. Push and release. You got it. Awesome, I'm seeing good form here. Try not to let the neck be sweeping. Try to keep it right in alignment with the torso. If you need a block underneath your head or a pillow underneath your head, it might be nice. Press. Nice, Shirley. Good, Anna, I see you. Yes, Jane, I see like head peeking up every time. This looks good, team. Nice, Gev, I like that time. So Gev is going super duper slow. And this is hard because it's more time under tension. Team, give me one more rep. Lower down with control, onto your back, grab your heavies. Now, if you want to move bilaterally, meaning both arms at the same time, you can. All right, hips down, here we go. Pull and release. Exhale to pull. Inhale to release. Shh. Feet flat on the floor. Squeeze your cheeks even though they're on the mat. Inhale the arms up and pull. So everybody's going to have a different range of motion on this. It's all good if your arms don't touch the floor over your head. For me, that is really challenging to do. And so I just do the best I can. Use the exhale to pull. But I feel the backs of my arms. I feel a little bit of my lats. So we're working that back body. Finishing strong in 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Set it down, turn to the side. Opposite arm press. Lift and lower back down. The hand is right in alignment with the chest. Nothing like a little Monifa to help motivate us here. Lower with control. So the head doesn't touch the floor. You lift the head the whole time. Maybe you're looking down at your chest. Tucking the chin a little bit. Yes, this looks nice. Good, Keiko. Nice, Elaine. I can see you at the top of the rep. I love it. Are you exhaling as you rise? Good, Adri. Couple more and then we take our seat. And when we take our seats, guys, we'll cross our ankles in the opposite direction. For me, that'd be my left leg forward. If you don't remember, it's gonna feel awkward. The awkward side. 3, 2, and 1. Sit it up. So that left ankle comes in front for me. Good. Arms to the sides, lift and lower. If being in this seated position is just really crunchy on your hips, you could also do this in a kneeling position. So, or you could do this standing. I am not going to be yelling at you about your positioning in the legs. You just focus the arm work here. Extend those elbows up and out to the side. Now, I don't lock my joints, but I try to get full range of motion with my palms facing up. So it's a little rotation in the shoulder girdle. You're finishing strong in 10 seconds. Now, we have one more round of upper body. You're gonna decide which side you're gonna start on. I'm gonna start on my right side to press with my left because my left arm is weaker than my right. I say, come with me if that's your jam. 3, 2, set the dumbbells down, return to your side body. Good, wrap the bottom arm, left arm in front, lift, and lower slow maybe. Exhale, lift, taking a little page from Geb's book here. Exhale, lift, and inhale, lower with control. Can you maintain consistency throughout this action? And maybe the answer to that is no. That's fine. But see if you're willing to challenge the tempo by pressing explosively away from the floor and returning to the floor with a lot of control. Less is more. Last 10 seconds on this side for the day. We won't do this again. We've got plenty of core work ahead after we finish this grouping of upper body. Nice, Janine. 3, 2, and 1. Good, roll onto your back. Now, if you want to add glutes, you can do the bridge with this, right? So arms over chest. Maybe I lift the right arm and the hips. I return. Maybe I lift the left arm and the hips. Maybe I lift both arms and the hips. This is really practitioners choosing. So for me, I'm gonna keep my hips on my floor. I'm gonna do bilateral pullovers because that feels the best on my shoulders. So listen to your body here before you listen to the crazy lady in the screen. So I'm gonna lower down as far as I can and press with power towards my hips. Inhale down and pull. 15 more seconds with this one for the day. Shh. Squeeze your bottom. You should feel work in your glutes even if they're not lifted. This is 6, 5, 4, 3. Last pullover, 2, and 1. Good, drop off the dumbbells. Bring yourself to your side body. Second side, for me that's my right. Lift and slowly lower. Exhale to lift and slowly lower. What does this target? Well, I'll tell you, I feel this a lot in my tricep. I also feel this in the front side of my shoulder as I press as well. If you're feeling anything joint, bone pain, or if you have a bursa on your hip that prevents you from being on your side, a pillow underneath the side of the body can be really, really nice. All right, if you remember this track, awesome. If you don't, this is Lil Mama. So her lip gloss be popping, her lip gloss be cute. All right, last 10, 9. Got server arms in a seated position, next 5. Last press, 3, 2, and sit yourself up. Good, either ankle forward or a nice kneel position, palms face up. Lift and lower. Now, what I'm gonna tell you is move quick and then try to slow yourself down on the last 20 seconds. I'll let you know when that's coming. Sit tall. Posture really matters here. So if I'm sitting like this, how is that gonna serve me later, right? This doesn't look sexy. Lift that chest, stick out those Dolly Partons. You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? Nice and quick, we're gonna slow it down in 10. I want you to go slowly now, 20 seconds left. Breathe, slow, like you're moving through molasses. Oh my gosh, this is so much harder. 10, 9, arms are over in 8 seconds. Woo! 4, 3, 2, set your dumbbells down in front of your mats. Clear your space. So if you need a sip of water, grab it now. Then we start in abs. So we're gonna start in a forearm plank. Squeeze your glutes. Bring your feet a little bit wider apart. Shift over to the right. Tap the hip. Come back through center. Shift to the left. Tap the hip. Shift back through center. Twist over to the right. Tap the hip. Back through center. Over to the left. Tap the hip. From the side, just so you can see what's happening with my hips. Plank position, I shift to one side, I drop the hip. Plank position, I shift to the other side, I drop and lift the hip. 10. Awesome, yes, Janine. 3, 2, 1. Good, bring your heels to the floor, scoot your back. Scoot your hips onto the floor, reach the arms forward. You're gonna roll back halfway. Good, bring the knees into the chest and then rise up. Good, roll back to the lower back. Bring the knees into the chest and rise up. Roll back, touch, lift, and then rise. Roll back, tap, and lift. This is less about speed, right? So from the side, I'm gonna scoop my navel and lower to my back, lift my knees, and rise back up. 10, 9, 8, last one, all the way down. 3, 2, and time. Good, third action. You're gonna hold the crunch position with your upper body. Take the legs to the sky, point the toes. Lower the right leg, meet it with the left. Lift the right leg, meet it with the left. Then switch. Left lowers, right meets it. Left lifts, right meets it. Right, left, right, left. Left, right, left, right. If it's too much on the head and neck, lower the head and neck down, arms at the sides, lower, meet it, lift, meet it. Lower, meet it, lift, meet it. If it's too much on the lower back, bend the knees. There's options upon options upon options. Yes, Naomi. See if you can peel your upper body a little further forward. Relax the shoulders, keep the elbows out wide. 3, 2, 1, and done. Good. Feet down, arms down at the sides. Good. Bring the legs to table. Squeeze the legs together. Then from here, I'm going to roll the knees towards the chest and lower with control. Roll the knees towards the chest and lower with control. Exhale, lift. Inhale to lower. Oh, I can feel those lower abdominals firing off. Legs squeezed together. So from the front, shh, and lower. Beautiful. This is the last core activity in the sequencing. We start back up with plank, side plank, hip dips next. Remember, it doesn't serve you to do this poorly. If you need a little break, you take it. Look at me, I'm taking a break because guess what? I'm a human being and I'm feeling gassed. This is 3, 2, and 1. Come on down to forearm plank down, feet about shoulder width apart. Drop over to the right, tap, come back through center, drop over to the left, tap. You want to make sure your shoulder and your elbow are in the same plane. So if your shoulder and your elbow are way out of alignment, you're just going to feel it here, which is not the point. You should feel it in the side of your waist, your abs, and a little bit of your glutes. It's all the nugget stuff working together. Nice. Good, Naomi. I love that side plank. Nice, Elaine. We're doing it. Woo! Just 20 more seconds, dudes. Shh. Breathe in. Second to last time you're doing this today. Woo. Boom. Finishing in 5, 4, 3, 2. Knees to the ground. Shift back. Slide the legs forward. Good. Heels down. Arms reach. Roll to your lower back. Bring the knees in. Then rise up. Good. Roll to the lower back. Bring the knees in. Roll. Scoop the navel. Drop the shoulders. And then rise. There should be no movement with the neck. Don't let the head drop back. Imagine you've got a grapefruit between your chin and your chest that whole time. So the back of the neck stays super duper long. Team, you've got 15 more seconds to go. Are you glad you came today? Yes. 7, 6, 5, 4. Lie down on your back all the way. Hands behind the head. Stack those arms. Then take the legs down together. Lift them up together. Take the right down. Left to meet it. Right up. Left to meet it. Both legs. What do you think's next? Left leg forward. Right to meet it. Left up. Right to meet it. Both legs. right? So we're just playing a little game with our abdominals. And if that's not working, another alternative, bend your knees, hold your head or relax your head. Lower the legs down, lift the legs up in a shorter range with a shorter lever. I still feel this in my abs. In fact, I feel it a little bit more, I think, because I'm able to do a shorter range. So I'm always firing off through the abs. My lower back stays down. If you feel it peeling off, shorten the range. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest for just a moment. Place the hands next to the hips. Then legs to table. Curl up and release. If you want a little more, curl up, open, close, and release. Curl up, open, close, and release. Exhale, open, close, inhale. You've got 30 more seconds, round 2. Team, we've got 4 minutes and 25 seconds left in our workout today. That's it. Yeah, nice, Daisy. I love that. Good pulse. Yes, Keiko, press down through those palms. Good, Sarah. Get those hips up. Good, Naomi. Nice, Adrian. 5, 4. Good, Rachel. 2, and rest. Awesome. We go back around. Last time. Forearm plank. Timer starts in 2 and 1. Let's do this. Shift to one side, drop and lift, back through center, shift to the other side, drop and lift. If you want more of a challenge, when you come to the side, stack your feet. Boom. Come through center, stack them on the opposite. Boom. So it's a little less stable by stacking the feet one on top of the next. Take breaks if you feel like you're losing your form. It's not worth it. You got 10 more seconds with this one today. Breathe. Nice, Shirley. Tracy, I know I can't see you, but I know you're doing the work, so stick with it. Almost. This is 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Okay, heels down. Roll down, lift, rise up, roll, curl, and pull yourself up. Shoulders stay down and back. Chest stays lifted. I scoop my belly. I draw those knees in, and I rise back up. Tuck, pull, and then lift. Remember, the neck's not doing this for you. If you need to take little rests, you can. Team, you've got 14 seconds left. Here we go. Yep, you're a champion. The abs in. Maybe you look down at those abs. This is 4, 3, 2. Finish this last rep out. 1, and done. Good. Then take the legs to the sky. Flex the feet this time, hands behind the head. Lower the legs. Lift the legs. Right leg, left meets it, right comes up, left meets it. Both legs together, both legs up. Maybe I rest the head. Left, right meets it, left comes up, right meets it. Lower, and maybe that's too much, right? So then I bend my knees. I take the knees towards the ground. The knee degree stays the same. I'm not doing this with my legs. I'm just dipping my toes towards the floor. Especially when we're tired, we tend to recruit from areas that are not going to serve us. So if you need a little break, maybe do a little hip bridge, come back and keep attempting these, because we've only got 10 more seconds to go. So head could lift, I could lower those legs down, lift them back up, squeeze those legs together. This is 2, and that is 1. Draw the knees in, tabletop, arms at the sides. You're on your last minute. Open, close, lower with control. If you feel your neck pulling, maybe you shorten the range of motion. Maybe I just try lift, lift, Just try to get a little lift off the hips, bring the feet back to the floor. Do what you can, because you've got about 20 seconds to go before we go to Stretch City, Population Dust. We'll spend about 4 minutes stretching out. Nice. Finishing super strong in 15. Nice, Adrian. Good, Naomi. Good, Julie, I see you. Nice, Rachel. Good control on that descent. Beautiful, Sarah. Good, Keiko. Daisy, you're making it. See? It's totally good. Good, Gev. This is 2, and that's time. We did it. So rest on your mat for a moment. Extend the legs forward. Point the toes. Reach the arms over the head. Little morning stretch. So this allows for the rib cage to open and allows for the hips to open. Just take a moment here in the supine position. Move the head, neck, and shoulders around. Maybe bring out the wrists. And then from here, hug the knees into the chest. Good. Give your back a little circle around clockwise or counterclockwise. And then we'll switch sides. So I went clockwise and then I'm going counterclockwise. And then returning through center, plant the feet, place the hands next to the hips. Lift the hips up, find a little bridge position. Maybe crawl the arms underneath you and feel that stretch through the flexor group. I also feel a stretch through my chest as I puff my chest towards the sky. Then I'm going to set my hips down with control. Take my right leg, extend it long, bring my left knee in. Once I've got my left knee in, I'm going to cross it over my hip of the right, full post my left arm and look over the left shoulder. Take a deep breath in here. And on the exhalation, return through center. Grab the back side of the ankle, pull that leg towards you for the hamstring stretch. Sometimes it feels good to lift the head, but if it feels like it's straining, relax. Then from here, slide that right leg forward, left leg forward, bring the right knee in. Take a moment with that hug. And then from this position, we're just gonna cross the hip here. Open up the chest cavity, look over the shoulder. And you might not get as far on this side, or maybe this side's easier. Coming back through center, grabbing the back side of the calf muscle, flexing the foot or pointing the toe, moving that ankle joint around. Pull it in tight. Then from here, hug both knees in, rock yourself up to a seat. Soles of the feet meet, splay the knees out. Good, peel the feet open like a book and fold into the groin. So I've got about 20 seconds. We're gonna stretch the chest. So once you feel ready, sit however you feel comfortable. Slide the palms behind the back. Open the chest cavity, drop the chin. So from the side, I'm extending my knuckles back. Drop the shoulders from the ears. Walk the ear over to the left shoulder. And then over to the right shoulder. Coming back through center. Release the grip of the fists. Take the hands to the shoulders. Do a couple little torso twists here. And then roll over the hands, land in all fours, couple cats and cows, and we'll call it a day. Open up the chest, open up the back body. And when you're feeling ready, sit back onto the heels. Thank you guys so much for coming. Leave in the comment section if you think class at 1 would be better. I'm thinking that's probably gonna be the consensus. So I send out my email invites on Sundays. So if you have any questions about anything, let me know.